here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. And that pass intercepted. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job getting him as he's throwing the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
There are 3 categories. You have 27 options. Cover 1 fully selected.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's Orji. Looking for an open area to his left. And down he goes back at 3.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point in the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up, close to their own end zone.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Yeah, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You've got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Entering play call.
Ohio State is nodding Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, you know, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But David, in the second half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you know you got to be physical. When you play the Wolverines, you know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game.
There are 3 categories. You have 27 options. Cover 1
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it.
Entering
be aggressive. The problem is
over.
when you get
There are
stopped,
3
sometimes
categories.
it puts
You
you in a hole.
have 27
Jesse,
options.
now the offense
Cover
has to
3
come out
sky
and
is
respond.
selected.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Right on target this time. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
There are 3 categories.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Greasy, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket,
Entering
surveying
play
the
call
field, reading
over.
defenses,
There
and
are
making
3
quick
categories.
decisions.
You have
This guy
27
has the ability
options.
to do all
Cover
of
3
those
sky
things.
is selected.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
There are 3 categories.
That's a play on third down. This offense
Options.
has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, at this point in the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Entering play call, trio I flex. There are 15 categories. You have 12 options. Paw crossers is selected.
Now on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. At empty selection.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Categories.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
There are 3 categories.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then
entering play call.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter.
Entering play call, over G. There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put that.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wide receiver shows motion. First priority is to take care of the ball here. Makes the catch. It's Ibuka. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds his man and they convert. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
He's going to let it go. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Entering play call formation, there are 6 categories. There are 2 midfield over. There are 3 categories.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
Number 1 wholly selected.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps his drive moving.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. You want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking for a gap, it's Edwards. They'll get him at the 45, but he
Entering
got 10
play
on
call
that one.
over. There are 3 categories. You have 27 options. Cover 3 sky is
probably would love to
selected.
have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Entering play
He's
call
finally
over.
stopped
There are
with a
3
big play
categories.
there
You
with his
have
feet as he
27
moves those
options.
sticks.
Cover 3 sky is
Bad news
selected.
for the defense, they gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
Makes a connection. And a nice grab with a
Entering
defender
play
right
call
on him,
over.
and he's
There
down
are
at the
3
20.
categories. You have
Throwing the
27
comeback
options.
looks like
Cover
such a
3
simple
sky is
throw, but the
selected.
timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make
Entering
that
play
play.
call over. There
It's a
are
nice
3
adjustment by the
categories. You have
defense here with a big
27
lead in the
options.
game. They're
Cover
putting
3
extra
sky is
DBs on the
selected.
field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
This time it's complete. Touchdown, Michigan!
Entering
And they take it
formation,
in
there
for
are 6
6 more
categories.
points.
There are 3 subcategories.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over
Entering
300
play
yards
call,
passing in the
special
game.
teams.
Defensively,
You have
David,
7
he's got
options.
them on their
5, 4,
heels.
2.
And he's been
Return
showing you a
left
little bit of
selected.
everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left. And put up bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards. Man, get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The Buckeyes roll there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same.
He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Over. There are 3 categories. You have 27 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got nothing on first down, now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Dropping back, it's Orji. He unleashes a long one. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards. You can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They want to just keep throwing it. Quickly complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Morris. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football in the ball.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Trying play action. They're bringing heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it slips through his
Entering
fingers,
play
incomplete.
option,
That would
double
have been
flex,
a
error
huge
15
game if he could have held on.
double flex,
And how
error
about this
15
offense? They're not worried
categories.
about the
You
clock.
have
They're
18
not worried about the
options.
score.
Mishwick
They're not worried
order
about
is
early and
selected.
down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's not going to make
Entering
it. The defense denying him the first
Option
down.
is set.
And I'm a
Flex
fan
reach.
of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Howard. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out
Entering
too,
play
right?
call. Coach
Yeah, and I
suggestions.
guess
There are 8
he's been getting
categories.
it, and
You
the
have
defense's
15
job is to
options.
stop him. But
Advantage
I would
selected.
argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of
Entering
here.
play
You
call.
still get the win.
Special teams. You have
Almost
5
ready to
options.
kick it away after
Kickoff
scoring
left
the
is selected.
touchdown.
63, Michigan 21.
He's going to bring it out from deep. That is a decision he will likely
Entering
regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open.
Entering
If he just
play
ran the
call.
details to the right
Categories.
route,
You
hung
have
on to the
24
football.
options.
Little
Cover 3
things can make
matches
a big
selected.
difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very
Entering play
seriously
call.
and find those positives that you can
Categories.
build
You
on,
have
David.
24 options. Cover
And
3
here we go.
matches
Final
selected.
play of the game right here. He's back to throw on second down. Escapes trouble. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk
Entering
about how you
post-game
went
screen,
out,
you have 3
dominated,
options.
and
Stats
you
is
beat your
selected.
rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to hub. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Top stories is selected.